Hey, James, over here. I grabbed us a table near the window.
Oh, hey, Sarah. Thanks. It's actually surprisingly crowded in here for a Tuesday morning, isn't it?
I know, right? Everyone needs their caffeine fix. Did you get your usual? That huge caramel latte?
You know me too well. Yes, extra foam. I need the energy. I was up late working on a design project. What about you? Just black coffee?
Always. Keep it simple. So listen, I wanted to chat with you today because, well, you know how we always talk about language learning.
Yeah, of course. It is like our favorite topic. Are you still studying French?
I am, but honestly, I was thinking about our listeners today. A lot of people ask me, Sarah, how do I actually get fluent? Not just, knowing the grammar rules.
Ah, the big question. Fluency. It's that magical goal everyone wants, but it feels so far away sometimes.
Exactly. It feels like a mountain, but I really believe it comes down to daily habits, little things you do every single day.
I totally agree. You can't just study once a week for 5 hours and expect to speak like a native. It's about consistency.
Right. So I thought we could brainstorm. Let's make a list right now of practical daily habits to increase fluency. Things people can do immediately.
I love that idea. Okay, let me think. The first one, and this is something I do personally, is talking to yourself.
Wait, really? People might think you are a little crazy if you do that on the bus, James.
Okay, well, maybe not on the bus, but at home. Seriously, narrating your day. It's a game changer.
Tell me more. How does that work exactly? Do you just say what you are doing?
Yeah. So, for example, while I'm making coffee, I'll say out loud, I am taking the mug. I am pouring the water. The water is hot. It sounds simple, but it connects the action to the English words immediately.
That makes sense. It stops you from translating in your head, right? You go directly from the object to the English word.
Precisely. And if you don't know a word, like say you don't know the word for kettle, you realize it immediately. Then you can look it up.
I like that. It reveals the gaps in your vocabulary. Okay, so habit number 1, narrate your daily life. I'll add to that, try to describe your feelings too, not just actions.
Oh, that's a good level up. Like, I am feeling tired because I stayed up late. It forces you to use connecting words like because or so.
Exactly. Okay, here is my suggestion for habit number 2. It's about listening, but active listening. I call it the podcast pause.
The podcast pause? Is that where you just stop listening and take a nap?
No, quite the opposite. You listen to a podcast, maybe like this one, and you pause it after a sentence. Then you repeat exactly what the speaker said.
Ah, shadowing. I have heard of this. It's great for pronunciation.
Yes, shadowing. But you have to try to copy the emotion too. If the speaker is angry, you sound angry. If they are laughing, you laugh.
That is so important. English is not just words. It is intonation. If you speak like a robot, people might understand you, but it won't feel natural.
Right. It helps with the rhythm. English has a specific music to it. Some syllables are long, some are short. Shadowing helps you feel that music.
Okay, so habit 2 is shadowing, or the podcast pause. I'm writing these down in my head. What about reading? I feel like people don't read enough anymore.
That is true, but reading whole books can be scary. It takes a long time.
Well, you don't have to read War and Peace. My tip for habit number 3, change your digital environment.
Oh, interesting. You mean like your phone settings?
Yeah, change your phone language to English. Change your Instagram or TikTok feed so you follow English speakers. We spend hours on our phones, right?
Too many hours, honestly.
Me too. But if you turn that time into English time, it's effortless. You are scrolling anyway. Why not read the captions in English?
That is actually brilliant. It's immersion. You don't have to travel to London or New York. You can live in an English world right on your sofa.
And the language on social media is very current. It's casual, you learn slang and idioms that you won't find in a textbook.
True. You learn how people actually talk, like LOL or lit or whatever the kids say now.
Please don't say lit, Sarah. It doesn't suit your executive vibe.
Fair enough. I'll stick to excellent or wonderful. Okay, so habit 3, digital immersion. Let's move to habit number 4.
What have you got?
Habit number 4, the 5-minute journal. But in English, obviously.
Oh, writing. Writing is tough for me. I'm a speaker, not a writer.
That's exactly why you should do it. It slows down your thinking. When you speak, you can make mistakes and they disappear into the air. When you write, you see the grammar.
That is a good point. So what do I write about? My feelings again?
It can be anything. Write down 3 things you did today, or 3 things you are grateful for. It doesn't have to be an essay, just 5 sentences.
5 sentences. I can do that. It's good for checking spelling too. My spelling is terrible.
And English spelling is a nightmare, even for native speakers. So practicing it helps reinforce the patterns in your brain.
Okay, I'm sold. Writing a short diary entry. That's habit 4. We need one more to make it a solid top 5.
Let me think. We have speaking, narrating, listening, shadowing, reading, social media, and writing, journaling. We need something about mindset.
Mindset. Oh, I know. Habit number 5. Be curious. Ask why.
Can you explain that a bit more?
Well, when you see a word, don't just learn the definition. Ask, can I use this as a verb? Is there a noun form? What prepositions go with it?
Ah, like word families. So if I learn the word decide, I should also learn decision and decisive.
Yes, and phrases. Instead of just learning depend, learn depend on, because depend is almost always followed by on.
That's really smart. It stops you from making those little grammar mistakes later. It's about learning chunks, not just individual words.
Chunks. That is the word. Native speakers speak in chunks. How are you doing is one chunk, not 4 separate words.
So habit 5 is learn in chunks and be curious. I love that.
You know, Sarah, the hardest part of all of this isn't the English itself.
What is it then?
It's the fear. The fear of looking stupid. That's why people don't practice.
Oh, absolutely. I see it in my office all the time. People stay quiet in meetings because they are afraid of bad grammar.
And that is the worst thing you can do. If you stay quiet, you never improve. You have to embrace the mistakes.
Mistakes are proof that you are trying. I always tell my team, I don't care about your prepositions. I care about your ideas.
That is a great philosophy. I wish more bosses were like you. But really, to our listeners, nobody judges you as harshly as you judge yourself.
So true. Most people are just happy you are speaking their language. They want to communicate.
Exactly. So speaking of communicating, we should probably review some of the vocabulary we used today. We threw a lot of terms out there.
Good idea. Let's do a quick wrap-up. This is the educational part, guys. Pay attention.
Okay. The first big word we used was consistency.
Right, consistency. That means doing something regularly, not stopping and starting. Like doing 15 minutes every day, rather than 2 hours once a month.
Perfect. Then we talked about shadowing.
Shadowing is an imitation technique. You listen to a speaker and repeat exactly what they say, almost at the same time, to practice pronunciation and rhythm.
And rhythm is the music of the language. Then I mentioned narrating.
To narrate means to tell a story or describe events as they happen, like a sports commentator narrates a football game.
Yeah, James passes the sugar to Sarah. That is narrating.
Thanks for the sugar. Another key term was immersion.
Immersion comes from the word immerse, like putting your whole body underwater. In language, it means surrounding yourself completely with the language.
So changing your phone settings is a form of digital immersion. And finally, you talked about chunks.
Yes, chunks are groups of words that naturally go together, like bread and butter or look forward to. You learn them as a single unit.
And intonation. That is the rise and fall of the voice when speaking. It can change the meaning of a sentence completely.
Right? Like saying really shows surprise, but saying really shows disappointment.
Wow, look at you, acting coach James. That was a perfect example.
Thank you. I try.
So, do you think you will actually start writing in a journal now, James? Or were you just saying that?
Honestly, I think I will try. Maybe not every day, but consistency, right? I'll try for 3 times a week.
That is a great start. Better than 0. And for everyone listening, try just one of these habits starting tomorrow.
Yeah. Don't try to do all 5 at once. You will burn out. Pick one. Maybe the narrating one. It's fun.
And tell us how it goes. We'd love to hear from you. Are you talking to your coffee pot? Let us know.
If the coffee pot starts talking back to you, maybe stop drinking so much coffee.
Good advice. All right, James, I have to get to a meeting. Thanks for the chat.
Anytime, Sarah. This was great. I'm gonna stay here and finish this latte. I need to immerse myself in the foam.
You do that. If you liked this podcast, hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss future videos. See you later, James.
Bye, Sarah. Keep practicing, everyone.
Bye.
Now, where is my pen? I'm looking for my pen.
I heard that.
Caught me practicing. See ya.